Hillman and Rogers City baseball met Saturday morning in the first semifinal matchup of district play. Win or go home. And both teams came into play Saturday with district title in mind. Top of the third, Hillman trailing 1-0 with a runner on third. The Tigers execute the squeeze. Brent Kenyon will race on home and score, and we are all tied at 1. Bottom half of the inning, and Rogers City responds. Runners on the corners when Justin Sale pokes this ball into right field. Quentin Kelly will score, and Rogers City is up 2-1. Bottom four, and Rogers City would add to their lead when Kelly rips this ball into left field. That'll play to run as Rogers City leads 3-1. Later in the inning, Casey Zadkowski is up, and he loops this ball into left. That'll fall in for a base knock. Kelly will come on home and slide in safely as the Hurons are now up 4-1. But back come the Tigers in the fifth, and Jared Juergens, who had a heck of a ball game, loops this in the shallow center. Andrew Funk will score. Here comes Kenyon. He will score, and it's a 4-3 game. Next batter is Kyler Moyer, and he's going to slap this ball into center field for a base knock, and we are tied at 4 apiece. What a ball game. Later in the inning, Hillman would take the lead when Kane Hunt drives this ball into right center field. It'll fall in, and Juergens would score, and the Tigers are now out front 5-4. Hillman would never look back from there. They knock off Rogers City 8-6 to advance to the district finals. In the second semifinal game of the day, Posen and Onaway met with a chance to face Hillman for the title. And who would get a chance to roll the dice against Hillman? Bottom of the first, and Posen opens up the scoring when Nate Mulca drives this ball into right field. That'll get down for a base knock. Travis Sharp will race around third and score, and the Vikings jump out to the early 1-0 lead. It's 2-0 lead in the fourth when Travis Sharp induces this pop-up behind second base. There's a little confusion, and the ball is dropped. That'll cost Posen as Onaway will score a run, and it's now 2-1. In the sixth, Onaway would tie the score when this ball is going to be ripped into left field for a base knock. Derek Regglesworth will race around third and score, and we are all knotted up at 2. Back come the Vikings, bottom half of the inning with the man aboard, and it's Nate Mulca. And he bounces this RBI single up the middle to give Posen the 3-2 lead. Posen would tack on a couple more runs. They knock off Onaway to advance to the championship game versus Hillman by the final score, 5-2. And in the title game, it would be the Hillman Tigers, the host of this year's districts, hold serve at home to defeat Posen in the district final 6-3. Hillman will play in the regional semifinals next Saturday against Maple City Glen Lake at 10 a.m. Rogers City and Onaway softball took care of business early Saturday morning to advance to the district finals. These two ball clubs would have a chance to move on to regional play. And regional play is so close for these two teams, but only one would advance. Bottom of the first, and Onaway opens up the scoring. There's a runner on third when Kennedy Crawford lofts this ball into shallow right. That'll fall in as the ball hits the ground before the catch. It's an RBI single, and Onaway leads 1-0. It'll be all Hurons after that. Top three with runners on second and third. Sarah Meredith grounds this ball to short. Jade Gaylor will make the play, but it's an RBI ground out, and the game is tied. Later in the inning, Hannah Fleming is going to come up, and she bounces this ball to third base. The Cardinals will make the play again. It's an RBI ground out as Kayla Rabau will score, and Rogers City is up 2-1. In the fourth, Rogers City adds to their lead when Megan Breggy drops down this gorgeous bunt. She'll beat out the throw, a run will score, and it's a 3-1 game. It's 6-1 in the fifth when Taylor Fleming enters the launching pad. She goes oppo taco with this big fly. Rogers City knocks off Onaway in a big way to advance to the regional semifinals with a 9-1 victory. The Tigers and the White Sox met up for Game 2 of this 3-game series Saturday afternoon. And usually we save throwbacks for Thursday, but the Tigers and the White Sox sported throwback Negro League uniforms Saturday. So why don't we go throwback ourselves with a few catchphrases? Tigers are trailing 2-1 in the sixth with the man aboard, and J.D. Martinez is a bad mama. Hush your mouth. He goes bridge work off of Chris Sale with this moonshot to left. It's his 12th home run of the season, and Detroit is up 3-2. Bottom of the seventh, and the Tigers are looking for more with the runner on third, and book 'em, Dano. Cameron Maben bounces this single into center field. Jose Iglesias will come on home, and Detroit is up 4-2. It's now 6-2 in the eighth when Cameron Maben hits this Baltimore chop to short. Tyler Saladino doesn't have a play. Another run will score, and sock it to me. The Tigers are back in the win column. That's 2 in a row. Mike Helfrey earns his first win of the season as Detroit wins 7-4. And after winning their first game in the College World Series Friday evening, the Michigan Wolverines are back in action Saturday night against Oklahoma. Megan Betza started for the Wolverines. Oklahoma is up early in this one, 4-0. The Sooners scored 3 runs in the first inning to take an early lead. This game can be seen still on ESPN2.